Hi everyone, and welcome back to some more Civilization 5. So, I somehow forgot to make a save at the end of the previous episode, which means I'm using an autosave from 2 turns earlier. But I don't think anything overly major happened during those 2 turns, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Anyway, just in case you're wondering why this is turn 251 instead of, what was it, 53? We still wanted to find something to settle. If I don't find anything better, I will settle around here, which is still decent, I guess. We'll get some oil. There's a lot of fish to get some food. We also want public schools, so we'll work on that right now. And I think I decided against annexing Stockholm at this point. Save our happiness for other cities. I still want to make a push towards Warsaw, but I would like to get a few more units before we do that. But I definitely still want to do it.
Jak ci się podoba?
Embassy, sure, for now. That's not going to be a very permanent embassy, let's just put it that way. Hey, give me my city back. Okay then. There. I will need to get some more city-states from Greece, because if he gets too many of them, he will actually win through diplomatic victory sooner or later. Like, we have a quest here for gold, but that will be a lot of money. They do want us to connect oil to our trade network, and we are literally about to do that in 4 turns. So perhaps we can get this for less than 1.5k. We'll see. I will try. Okay, as for Jakarta... Right, well, there's the settler. Obviously, we'll send him right away. There you go. The scientist is worth 2.5k. And we got 2 of them. The plan is to pub them when we get closer to research agreements. Their values should still keep going up. For now. And let's maybe get some units. If I'm going to get units in Medan, we should definitely get an armory at the very least. Now, we could get a military academy in Jakarta, which is not a bad idea. Okay, that is not a bad idea. It's even more experience for us. Okay, Krakow is connected. Let's repair all these tiles around here. And go explore. Yep. Can we declare war on Poland yet? Okay, we can. I'm not going to do that just yet, but we will do it soon-ish. Yeah, first I want to get my settler to our new city location safely. I might have to defend it, but I don't know how many actual coastal cities Poland has. It doesn't seem like they have a lot. Oh yeah, peace treaty expired literally just now, okay. So, I mean, we could just declare war right away. I was hoping to get more units. Also, I think it's time to upgrade this crossbowman. Yeah, let's just upgrade him. Yeah, I wanted to wait a little bit longer. I don't think I have the time to wait for this military academy. As nice as it would be, 5 turns is a little bit too much. We also need another caravan. How quickly can we get something better than riflemen? Okay, pretty quickly. I think I might actually get replaceable units before flight, because I really need it. We can definitely get it in around 10 turns from now. So I think we can afford to wait around 10 turns. Because riflemen will be too squishy at this point. I will lose them way too easily. Like, way too easily. Sweden and America are now friends, okay. Can I get somebody to declare war on Sweden? Because I'm a little bit worried he might attack me while I'm busy fighting Poland. Okay, we could get Austria to declare war. Interesting. Are you buying strategic resources? You are? How many are you buying? Okay, I think we can do this just for strategic resources alone. Let's try horses, like 5 horses, and declare war on Sweden. Do you want more? I could give you a little bit of gold per turn. Not too much, maybe like 3 or 4 max. Okay, 4 gold per turn. Okay, that might be a little bit too much. How about Alex? He's a little bit further away though,
Ti
so that might be a bit less useful.
legis.
Yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna do it. Not that I can't defend myself, obviously I can, but I don't want to waste time dedicating some units to defending Stockholm. I got better things to do than keep my units around Stockholm. And he could definitely try to take advantage of the opportunity. Yeah, we'll see. When are we going to steal attack? In 9 turns. Oh, that's good timing. That is very good timing. Right after electricity. Okay, that is actually perfect timing. And we know for a fact Alexander has replaceable parts. Because we can see his Grade 1 infantry. Hold up. There is a research agreement coming up on turn 260? Yes. And 63, right? Yes, okay. So, we'll get one research agreement before this happens. We could use it for something other than the replaceable parts, like flight. And then we steal replaceable parts from Alex. He could also, like, kill my spy or something. That's definitely a possibility. But hopefully not. If we somehow fail to steal it, we can get it from the other research agreement and from the scientists. Yeah, this way we'll get flight as well. I could get, like, some fighters, bombers to use against Poland. That would definitely be best. Yeah, I want to be better prepared for this war. And that way we'll have the time to get our settler to safety. To his new city. What's this? Oh yeah, horses, that's fine. Okay, let's continue then.
Jak ci się podoba?
I can buy open borders from you. But that's about it.
Absolutnie nie.
Not that I really need that, but okay. Yep, I can still sell you horses. Poland entered modern era, okay. Did Austria pick their ideology yet? No. No, they did not. Okay. I'm really hoping they go order, but obviously that's not a guarantee whatsoever. So happiness might be a bit of a problem if they go for something other than order. But I'm trying to prepare for that possibility. Okay, let's explore a little bit around here still. Silk ended, okay, we can do that.
Grüß Gott.
I could bribe them with copper to get them to declare war on Sweden. Okay, let's try to get them to declare war on Sweden. So, let's just offer copper first. We can offer some horses. Okay. They weren't buying iron, right? No. They are asking for a lot.
Ich sehe, ihr bewundert meinen neuen Damast.
Yeah.
Soll keiner sagen, ich sei eine ungerechte Frau.
I could try some gold per turn. I'm not willing to give them too much, maybe like 3 or 4 gold per turn on top of this.
Wir lehnen ab.
Okay, 4 is max. Okay, they accepted. That was my final offer, actually. Like, legit, I was not gonna go beyond 4. Clearly the AI heard me. Cheating bastard. Okay, well, hopefully that will distract Sweden long enough. I just don't want to risk Sweden attacking me. And I could defend myself, but I don't want to dedicate units for the sole purpose of defending Stockholm. Again, we have better things to do than that. Alright, we still need to repair this, that's fine. We have the roads otherwise, so you can go elsewhere. We need to get past Samarkand. That was supposed to be mine, thank you very much. Now I need to give them 500. Yeah, Greece really wants that. I can't blame them, I would too. Obviously. Okay, I guess I could disembark. And then embark on this side. Alright. Oh, Antiquity site over there, interesting. I didn't expect to see one up there. But alright, alright. That's fine. Carry on then. So another rifleman coming, that's good. We're still waiting for our techs. And I really hope we have aluminum, because I need it. And okay, he entered the war with Austria. That's not unexpected. Keep moving. There's the rifleman. Probably shock. There's a lot of open terrain around Warsaw. So yeah, shock. And what's next? Right, trade route. That was with Samarkand. I think we wanted to keep that up. It's a good trade route. Yep. Okay, I don't need another trade route here. Let's get a quick cargo ship. That's only one single turn. And we can use it right away. Okay. So we can get some farms. That's probably fine. We can probably just get a trading post. Okay, a farm will be +2 food, so farm is fine. I would like railroads sometime soon, but that will still take a little bit longer. This was food to Jakarta. We do want to keep that up. There's the oil, so that gives us some influence with Panama City. 40. And we need... okay, we need like 80 more. 84 more. We can give them 1,000. Okay, give them 1,000... wait, no, I miscalculated. Yeah, no, I should have looked at this. It's okay though. Here, we can do it. And we still have 1.5k. Enough for a new round of research agreements. What I should really do is send a spy there. I will once we get our third spy. We definitely don't want Greece getting these city-states. And he will try. He will definitely try. Now, the thing with Stockholm is that if I want this oil, I will have to either wait or annex it. But we're not really that desperate for extra oil right now. It's nice to have that option. None of these other cities will claim this tile. Not like in any kind of reasonable future. So we don't have to worry about that. We can always annex Stockholm when we want to. Okay, yep, embark here, that's good, and then we can keep going east. I don't think I'll find a better spot than this. It's not like a tremendously amazing city, but it's fine. Prora, okay. Well, unfortunately, Alex is too far away from me, so I can't capture that. As much as I would like to. But yeah, not gonna happen. Definitely not gonna happen. We repaired the copper. Alright then. Are you buying iron? Yes, you are, actually. So I can get a little bit of gold from that. Here you go. Copper, anyone? Somebody was buying it right here. Well, Sweden. Will you give me, like, I don't know, 6 gold per turn? 5? I don't think I want to accept less than 5. I know that we're getting 0 like this, but I'd rather get 0 than, like, less than 5. Yeah, Alexander doesn't like me too much. Okay, that is not the best deal I've ever seen in my life. He really doesn't like me. You built wonders that they coveted. Okay? You are competing for the favor of the same city-states. We made declaration of friendship with one of their enemies. We adopted order. Yep. And we were caught trying to steal their tech. All true. Okay, 5 more turns to steal their tech. Yep. Okay, keep going then. Let's queue up something after flight, just in case, like railroad. Alright, we got the trade route. Let's send it right away. So, I could send like further production to my other cities, but I could also send another trade route to Samarkand. From, like, Medan, for example. Or from Surabaya. What's the actual best trade route right now? Okay, one that we're not working, that is. We're working this one. Yeah, Medan to Samarkand. I guess we can do that. Okay, let's just do that. We will need the gold, okay? You know, to get all these city-states. At least try to get them. That's the idea. I should also grab an archaeologist at some point. But, well, one thing at a time, alright? One thing at a time. So, you can chill. Let's keep going. We can claim the island soon. This might be useful as like an air base. But obviously we will get a little bit of coal out of it. And we should probably start heading back with the frigates. We can always harass Wrocław with them, because they likely won't have anything better to do. We can't use them against Warsaw. Okay, I don't think I have the time to build a military academy. I really don't. I could get that stable real quick, but I don't think that's really worth doing. No. Not really. Let's grab that archaeologist real quick. It's only 3 turns, and I kind of really need another one. We could get one more. There aren't really too many sites that I could excavate. There's like this one. We could technically go there, I guess. Can we grow Medan? It's kind of stuck at the moment. I think we need to start or stop working at that workshop. We can do this. That's plus 3.45. Okay, I need to fix this bug here, so I need to reset the tiles and then basically reassign them. So like this, and that's one more guy. Well, I can swap one of these tiles. I guess I can swap this one from Stockholm. Okay, this is reasonable. 4 turns to grow, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, what's next then? Some more units wouldn't hurt, but let's work on some happiness. I'm still a little bit worried that Austria will go for autocracy, for example, and then we'll get a huge happiness penalty from ideology pressure. I could definitely see that happening. Okay, we don't have railroad yet, so we can't work on that, obviously. We killed a Swedish spy. Okay, I'll let it slide, that's fine. That will give us a small diplomatic bonus. Okay, 3 more turns. That will give us the research agreement, and then the spy will still attack in 5. Okay, great person, good. And the declaration of friendship with Austria expired. Hopefully we can get a new one. Okay, we can. So if they go for a different ideology, this will likely be the last the last friendship agreement that we get with them. But that means we'll be able to get one more research agreement. I'm still hoping they go order though, but we'll find out soon, hopefully. They still haven't picked their ideology yet. Okay, well, just keep this guy near Medan. He doesn't have anything better to do. You go Samarkand. There you go. Okay, which exact island do we want to settle on? Actually, probably this one. The oil will be in range. We'll have the forest, and we'll have the bison. And we'll have 3 fish. I think I like that. Okay, I like this one. Let's go this one. The alternative would be this one, but the tundra is kind of useless. I would rather settle on the tundra, because it's an otherwise useless tile. Okay, yep, we got a bonus, because we're friendly with Austria. Poland wants to declare war on Sweden. Okay, you go right ahead. Hey, maybe I can, like, pay him to declare war on Sweden, that would be funny. He's friendly to me. Well, we don't have the same ideology, so that's not really surprising. Okay, he would do it. I'm not willing to give him luxury, however. No, not really. I'm definitely not willing to do that. Okay, so let's get this city started. Yep. Okay. And we'll want to stay reasonably close with some of these frigates. You know, so that I can defend it if needed. The only downside of this city is that it doesn't have any luxury of its own, but because we're Indonesia, it will get a unique luxury. You know, that's kind of the reason why I want to settle this, because we're Indonesia. That is a good trade indeed. We can continue that, yes. So, 2 turns and we'll find out where aluminum is. Would be funny if it was on one of these shitty islands that we're settling. There's the archaeologist, so send him here. Alright. And next up, we should just focus on units. Yep, let's focus on military. Riflemen. We will be getting Great War Infantry soon. That was a trade route to Jakarta, let's keep that up. Okay, let's get the city then. Done. Okay, and what did we get? What luxury? Not that it matters. Nutmeg, right. Right, so I don't really want to pay gold to, like, expand this city. We could send a trader out with, like, food. That's not a terrible idea, actually. One thing I could buy is actually a workboat, because that's pretty cheap. Or a better plan would be to buy a lighthouse. That's 400 gold. I think that's actually a much better one. Yeah, we'll get more value out of this, way more value. Obviously I can do both, but I don't want to spend too much gold. We'll need to spend gold soon for some new research agreements. But this way we'll get tiles with 4 food and 1 production. I like that. Okay, and let's start building walls. I think. Because I will definitely want walls in here. Yeah, we can just build walls normally. Or, okay, we can queue up the workboat. I could technically buy walls if really needed. Let's queue up workboat. We'll need like 4 of them in here. So that will take a little bit of time. What's this? We finished the public school, right? We probably wanted to work it. There you go. The city is not getting food anymore, but I guess I'm okay with that. We can... no, we can't do that. Yeah, that's fine. 11 pop for a city like this is not that bad. Shame Poland stole my tiles earlier. But oh well, we'll get them back. Let's grab the amphitheater. Yep. Okay, 260. So the research agreement will trigger right now. Right? When I end this turn, basically. Yes, okay. So that will give us a flight, or close to it. And then we can hopefully steal another tech from Greece, which is going to be replaceable parts. And that way we can get Great War Infantry. And that will like mostly conclude our preparations. I would still like some more units, but we're working on it. So there we go. We don't have aluminum, do we? Okay, that's pretty bad. There's no notification, which means it's not within our borders. That's not so good. That is not so good. Yeah, it's not inside our borders, because there would be a notification otherwise. That is really bad. Because I need at least one source. Okay, Austria is almost broke. Yep. Are you still buying some strategic resources?
Wir lehnen ab.
Not really. Okay then. Well, I could still have a research agreement with them, but I would have to give them 347 gold. Are they getting wiped out? They only have like 3 cities right now. It might not be worth getting another one. They do have 47 techs though, so they are keeping up.
Grüß Gott.
Okay. I guess I will give them the gold. We can wait a few turns, but I don't want to wait too long. Like a few turns max, that's it. To see if they get more money. Oh, actually, we could get a mine over here. What's this? Right, choose host. Alex is going to be the host, so we might as well vote for him to get a slight bonus in diplomatic relations. Yep, he's guaranteed to be the host. He also wants world religion, which wouldn't be great for us, because it's not ours. Anyway, let's get started on this. Medan. We could queue up some units, we could get a forge. Maybe I'll queue up some units. Let's just queue up an artillery. Yep. Okay, that's good. Right, and we got a new spy. So this guy should work on the city-states. Like Panama or Samarkand. It doesn't really matter which. Yeah, okay, let's send him to Panama. Actually, let's send him to Samarkand, because that's a mercantile city-state, which means it's providing us with happiness. Yep. And Panama is maritime. It does have gold, the actual strategic luxury resource. But yeah, that's okay. Samarkand it is then. Okay, so yeah, we are trying to wait to see if Austria gets more money. Let's continue then. We are almost ready. Poland denounced Ethiopia, and there we go. Now we can steal replaceable parts. Yep, that's the plan. I could also steal like a radio, but I really need Great War infantry. So replaceable parts it is then. And then we are getting a research agreement 2 turns from now, after turn 263. Now I can upgrade all of our riflemen, not that I have some tremendous amounts of them. But there you go. Okay, that should help, and this guy. That will definitely help. And we're not that far away from plastics. Okay, Poland has air units. Yeah, I should probably wait to get like at least one fighter. Otherwise, he will just use air units to destroy my artillery. Yeah, okay, now I'm glad I kind of waited. I'm actually glad I waited. Yeah, we will definitely want at least one fighter. But that's okay, we can get one soon. I mean, we already got oil, so that is perfectly fine. Our city is about to grow. I will still accept a horse sale.
Ich sehe, ihr
Yep,
bewundert
you're
meine-
welcome to get our horses. Okay, there's another great scientist. We have 3 of them waiting now, I think. How much are they worth right now? Okay, 2.8k. Their value will keep going up. So there are 2 options basically for scientists. I could wait to build research labs, then wait a little bit longer and pop them, or I could pop them to get plastics faster. That would give me infantry, and it would obviously give me research labs. I could also use it to get ballistics, to get like anti-aircraft gun, and a railroad, you know, to improve my production and logistics through railroads. So we could do something like this. That would be the plan. I could use them for that. Okay, let's wait one more turn, because that research agreement is about to trigger right now. Austria adopted... No, Ethiopia adopted freedom. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I really do hope Austria adopts order. We will have some happiness problems if they adopt something other than order. I'm a little bit worried about that. Just a little bit. Okay, well... I don't really need the lighthouse in here all that much. There are no sea-based resources, sadly. We could get some more units. I certainly wouldn't mind more artillery. Let's just queue up an artillery. It's 8 turns, but hey, it will happen. Alright. So... Now, once we go to war, the one thing I can do is actually build my own citadel, like over here. That would be a pretty good idea, actually. Then we could get both. I think I might actually do that. So, trade route. Not with Poland. I guess Sigtuna is fine. Okay, Sigtuna is fine. As for you, we can keep him around here for now, in case I'll have to repair some tiles. You can stay near Jakarta. We will be getting railroads soon, so then we'll work on the actual railroads. Okay, we can move towards the border a bit. I don't want him to get too suspicious, but this is already kind of suspicious, I guess. Yep, he has 3 air units now. We definitely want to wait for air units. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely need to wait for that. Okay, we will... Again, we are literally about to finish flight. And then we'll get some air units in Jakarta after the Great War Infantry. Okay, 2 population, so we'll log this. And then I'll probably want to buy this one. 5 turns until border growth, and 2 turns until population growth. We could also just buy towards the oil. That might be best, because we want to claim that oil. Now, we can't improve it yet, because we need plastics for that. But we'll get that. Oh yeah, and now we need a new research agreement with Ethiopia. We can sell furs, that's fine. We can also... Oh, wait, no, we don't want to sell furs. We can also sell one copy of nutmeg to somebody. I would prefer flat gold. So there's flight. Let's check Ethiopia right away. He might need more gold. He needs 31 more gold. Okay, I can just gift you a little bit of gold. I'll just gift him 31 gold, that's fine. There it is, good. Can we get flat gold? Sort of. Okay, now we have extra furs and ivory. Okay, I guess we can get flat gold. This should be like 90, I think. Or 80 something. And 5 gold per turn. I don't remember the actual numbers. Okay, there we go. That's good. And we have one more. Let's spread out the trades a bit. So, ivory to Ethiopia for 7 gold per turn. And nutmeg. Well, Ethiopia is getting 183 gold per turn. I can just wait a turn or two and get a flat gold deal. Yeah, we'll just get a flat gold deal. And I think it's time to move this spy elsewhere. From Athens. 58 turns is too much. Let's move him to Panama City. Yep, to make sure we keep it. Okay, that's good. And we'll want more cities, but one at a time. Okay, we could annex Krakow soon. I probably should have done it earlier. I mean, at this point, it might be best to keep it puppeted, I don't know. How long will it take us to get some fighters? Hopefully not too long. Okay, 5 turns to get a triplane. I guess 6, because we wanted to finish the Great War Infantry. I really need to wait for at least one. Because now, like, we know for a fact Poland has air units. We really need to wait at least for one. It's too risky going to war without that. Okay, Casimir is plotting against us. Interesting. Very interesting. Sweden has completed Big Ben of all things. Okay, good for him. Another declaration of friendship. Okay, good. We can get that. So there's another Great War Infantry. You can go this way. Okay, and then obviously the fighter. Now, do we pop the scientists? 2,858. And again, we have 3 of them. I think we do. Okay, I think we do. Let's check the science costs. So, if I pop all 3, we'll get like 8,000 something. Right? Something like that. We won't be anywhere close to plastics, obviously. Yeah, we'll obviously finish railroad. We will get the ballistics for sure, and then I could get an anti-aircraft gun. Okay, I think we should do it. In fact, it might be best to get an anti-aircraft gun instead of a triplane. I'll just need to watch my unit positioning. But then I can upgrade them to mobile SAMs later on. So, okay, we'll get ballistics. Obviously, I need railroad first, but ballistics, radio, plastics. So let's pop this guy. There you go. And then we can start working on the railroad right away. Here you go. Towards Krakow. Just so that I can get closer to Poland faster. We can start working on 3 sections at once. Alright, I don't think I have any more idle workers. This guy is working on a mine. I could get more workers, but this is probably enough. Maybe we can capture one when we go to war. Okay, then we can pop another one. Here you go. And I could wait 2 turns to finish ballistics. Or I could pop the last one. I think we should just pop the last one and start working on anti-aircraft gun right away. The alternative would be to just wait 5 turns to finish the triplane and then get anti-aircraft gun. But I don't want to delay things much further. Oh, right, I need to wait one more turn here anyway. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. We'll wait one more turn, not a big deal. Shock one and cover. Okay, one more turn. And we got our artifact. It's too far away for the landmark. It's 4 tiles away from Medan, unfortunately. So it needs to be an artifact. Okay. Oh yeah, there's one more antiquity site to the northeast. Right here. I could go get that one. It's not a priority, but I could. Okay, we got ballistics. Let's get Samarkand back. Here you go. Okay, and yeah, Panama. Let's get that back too. We're down to 646 gold. Yeah. How many turns to get entire aircraft gun? What is it? Right here. Okay, 6. Even longer than a triplane, actually. Okay, I'll let that triplane finish then. What's our second top production city anyway? Surabaya. Not that it has a whole lot. It's because of the manufacturing. Well, I'm already working on the artillery. So, well, there's one air unit in Wrocław. Maybe it's fine to just declare war and get the triplane in 4 turns from now. Maybe it's fine. I'm considering it. Because I really don't want to wait much further. How many techs does Poland have? 53, and we have 55. I'm actually 2 techs ahead of him. And I don't think he has replaceable parts himself yet. Meaning we would, in theory, have an advantage. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode regardless. So thanks for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.